And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. I'm back after my 1 week of absence due to illness. Thanks to Matt for running the stream over Facebook last week. All right, we are at Chacko's up in Wilkes-Barre for our annual adult junior event up here in the greater Wilkes-Barre area. We are down to our final four. So in a moment, we will find out who makes the finals. Today's oil pattern was carbon. Scores weren't all that high to start, but they certainly got higher as the pattern broke down. All right, looks like we are just about ready. Are you ready, Matthew?
I believe we are. Are you ready?
Take it away.
All right, good afternoon, bowling fans, and welcome to Chacko's Family Bowling Center for the finals of our first adult junior of the 24th season of the PJBT. Today we have 4 teams remaining in each division. We will have 2 semifinal matches head-to-head, 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. The high scores will move on to bowl each other in a 1-game match for the title. Time to introduce our 4 scratch teams. Starting with our number 4 seed, Nick and George Tomlinson.
In the scratch division, your number 4 seed, Nick and George Tomlinson. Cameron Weggert and Cody Bruner are your number 3 seeds.
Cameron and Cody will take on our number 2 seeds in the second semifinal. Our number 2 seeds, Bryce Klein and Gage Schultz.
Bryce Klein and Gage Schultz is your number 2 seed.
And taking on the Tomlinsons in the first semifinal, our tournament leaders at plus 625 for 8 games is Cole Oberst and Owen Darby.
And your leaders at plus 625, Cole Oberst and Owen Darby.
For our scratch finalists for this afternoon's PJBT. All right, and on the handicap side, our number 4 seed, Sam and Michael Dukowitz.
In the handicap division, your number 4 seed, Sam and Michael Dukowitz.
Ella Kreiser and Josh Sadazan.
Ella Kreiser and Josh Sadison are your 3
Ella
seeds.
and Josh will take on in the second semifinal our number 2 seed, Gannon Lindemuth and Sonny Weiland.
Gannon Lindemuth and Sonny Weiland is your number 2 seeds.
And then taking on the Dukowitzes in the first semifinal match is our tournament leaders in handicap at plus 347 for 8 games, Amanda and David Lindenmuth.
And your leaders at plus 347, Amanda and David Lindemuth.
Our 4 handicap finalist teams for this afternoon's PJBT. All right, thank you, everybody.
All right, so those are our
first of 2 semifinals.
Those are our semifinalists. So what you're going to see first is the 1 versus 4 match. So 1 versus 4 will go first. Handicap will be on the left, scratch will be on the right. After this match is over, then the 2 and the 3 seeds will go. Handicap will be on the left, scratch will be on the right, and then the 2 winners will face off in the finals, and we will flip-flop. Scratch will be on the left, handicap will be on the right. Joining me in the booth for the time being, Miss Smiley. You can't see that though. Since she got such a well-deserved kudos from everybody. We got Miss Peyton in the booth. She can't really see anything. It's a little hard to see here where we're at. So she's going to say something. Or she's not going to say something. But that's okay. Did you? You learned all the consonants, huh? So in our first match on the left, we have Amanda and David Lindemuth against Sam and Michael Dukowitz. Amanda and David will be getting, as I knock the microphone over, Amanda and David will be getting 44 pins. 44 pins. On the scratch side, we got Cole Oberst and Owen Darby going against Nick and George Tomlinson. Once again, they bowled on carbon today, 42 feet of fun. Couple honor scores. Our very own Josh Sadison, Mr. Skip Moyer, shot 300 and a 290. And I think a couple games in the 160s.
He was a one-trick pony today, whoever that guy was.
Let's look. So he shot 237, 190, 300, 192, 171, 166, 166, 290.
One-trick pony.
Very consistent day.
Take those games away, and I finished it dead last.
So, since you bowled, so what'd you see out there today in this carbon pattern?
I had some pretty decent adult bowlers around me that I was kind of able to take a look at a little bit. Most of them had some luck inside. I kind of fell right at home. I was pretty much right down like 10, like 8, 9, and 10 all day. I kind of had a decent 3-board area there that I was able to hit, and just, first game battled a little bit, was able to shoot 230. Next game, the carry just kind of, they started to get a little squirrely on me. And then the last game, I went down to 5 and 6 that third game, and I just couldn't miss. A couple shots, might have missed a tad in, tad out, but it just, whatever was going on with 5 and 6, I was at home down there. And then just battled a little bit of carry issues, and then they changed really quick. And my flaw today, I got really comfortable where I was playing outside, and then that went away, and I just refused to go inside. And towards the end of the second game of round 2, just got in there a little bit in about the 15 to 10 range, and just was able to get comfortable, throw about 11 strikes in a row, and then just battle back. But it's just very you had to chase the oil moving a little bit today, and if you didn't, you were going to do exactly what I did there in round 2, $160. So I probably could have easily got 100 more pins those 2 games had I just got out of the comfort zone and bumped right or bumped left. But luckily for us, it worked out in the end. They for as scoreable as this house historically is, you definitely had to work for it today.
So Josh is icing his elbow. It's like he's a starting pitcher or something.
Yeah. They want me to start game 1, so.
Yeah. Kind of stinks getting old, doesn't it?
Save that comment for a later time. It is stupidly weird, though. All the pain went away already.
My ankle still hurts.
This was definitely not the Chacko's house pattern today. I will
For sure.
let you all know that.
What's the payout for the adults? First,
Matt knows.
Yeah, ask Matt. I have no idea. Right up there. next game. I gotta take a game off. It's all right. Get the rest of the elbow a little bit, ice it down.
Working tonight.
Yes.
No sleep for you.
I'll sleep on the way home in the car. Ish. I got a tendon issue. Sometimes it just flares up.
All right, so it looks like we're just about ready to start. Take it away, Matt.
Today is
Guys, move over.
3.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin our first of 2 semifinal matches. On your right for the scratch division, we have top seed Cole Oberst and Owen Darby taking on number 4 seed Nick and George Tomlinson. Winner will advance to the title match. On the left for handicap, we have top seed Amanda and David Lindemuth taking on number 4 seed Sam and Michael Dubowitz. The handicap difference is 44 going to the Lindemuths. All right, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our first semifinalist match.
Is that match going to be on the left lane too?
All right, off we go. I can't see, so it really doesn't matter. All right, we're just getting some pins, I guess. I don't know. The lanes they just turned the lanes off, so I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know, Josh. We had everything ready to go, and then all of a sudden, they shut the lanes off.
They know I have to go to work tonight.
I wonder, I didn't take a look. I wonder if he put the names in across from each other.
They did not. They're on the same pair because he's putting the handicap in to keep score.
I know, but I'm wondering if that's what he did accidentally.
No, they were correct.
No, were they?
They were correct.
Then I don't know what's going on.
Because that's why I said that they were on the same lane for the handicap. I did take a look at that. First time today I can bend my elbow.
Hey, it's a start.
Things are looking up in the world.
Yes.
Already 118.
Doesn't help. I had it on earlier. Yeah. It just once it flares up, so. Some days it's good, some days it's not. It comes and goes. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. I was in the check-in room taking a nap, by the way, when I was told, quick, we got to announce you. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm taking a nap.
Is your shoulder feeling any better?
I'm in pretty good shape right now. Be in better shape if some of my fantasy teams would show up, but that's another story for another day.
Am I beating my child?
I will check.
Probably not, because his quarterback played already in my match, so I'm probably not beating him.
Is this the league where I'm in?
No,
All right.
you don't get to play. You're too young. You got to be at least 37 to play.
Oh, how old is your son?
37.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're old. You look a lot younger than you actually are.
Yes. All right, it looks like we're now ready. Not really sure what happened.
Are you playing him in my league?
In the league that I do good in every year.
You are projected to win by 9.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Like I said, I'm probably losing right now because his quarterback played early.
He had Josh Allen.
Luckily in the league we're all in, my quarterback's playing. I have Herbert.
His bench is outscoring his starting lineups. I like your chances.
Cole, he's a 10 pin to start.
Do you remember what the warm-up pair was?
29. Looked like Amanda Struck. Nick Struck. Like I said, I'm flying blind. I can't see because the way the table structure is set up here. So, shut up. Don't speak unless you're spoken to. You understand?
Is that the whole children are better seen than heard?
Yes. Especially nincompoops. You are a nincompoop. You know what that means? Look it up. All right, so Cole spared. George Tomlinson now up. Looks like he strikes. Owen Darby will be up next on 33. Mike strikes on 32. Owen strikes.
44 pins going to the Lindenmuth family. No pins given in the scratch match.
Huh.
They will have to punch themselves in the face with no help.
Sam up now on 31. He leaves a 7 pin. Nick Tomlinson doubles. Cole Oberst splits 4, 6, 7, 9. He'll go for 2 here. He gets 2. Tomlinson comes in high, gives the split right back. Dave up, looking to double. He does not. Hey, we just got paid.
It's about time.
Yeah, look at this. 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me. Owen doubled. Josh sprung a leak.
I got a hole. I didn't spring a leak. It's just the way it is. Okay.
It condensated.
I'll just shut up and put it back on my elbow.
There you go.
Linden moves up early, 102 to 40 with their handicap, so about a 70-pin hole through 2 frames for the Dukowitz family. Tomlinson's ahead 12 sticks after frame 2.
Cole Oberst with a strike. Tomlinson shooting at the 7-10. Gets the 1. As usual, our message board is up and operational should you wish to chime in. Let me know where you're watching us from today. Don't forget, next week is our first doubles event of the season at Jordan Lanes out in Whitehall, Pennsylvania. If you pay by $11.59 tonight, you're eligible for the discount on our website at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. Tomlinson leaves a 10-pin. Amanda Lindemuth, only bowler that's thrown all strikes so far, and now she hasn't. 9-pin for Oberst. See what Sam could do. He's up on the far left. Lane 31 here at Chacko's. He crosses over, going Jersey for a strike. Michael goes 10 back. That's his third strike in 4 frames.
Guess I should go throw some shots.
Let's see what David can do. He gets the 10 out. Tomlinson struck as well. Let's see if Owen Darby can make it 4 for 4 for the adults in frame 4.
Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, it doesn't matter.
He does not strike. He leaves a 4-pin.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Over strikes. Sam Dukowitz with a split in the 5th. They're still down by about 70. That's with the handicap. Tomlinson with a strike. That match is pretty tight, less than a mark. I think he might have been the only one. Darby with a strike. David Lindemuth with a strike. I don't know, I wasn't there. That's not what you want to do when you're on a double, is put it in the drink. That's a definite oopsie. And he pays the ultimate price going gutter 7. Tomlinson, the adult, misses the 10-pin. The son, that's a double. Amanda with a strike. Oberst with a double. That's his first strike on the even lane. Tomlinson comes back with a strike. Darby looking to double. Strike here will put him up by 20. Flush, 10 back. Both Oberst and Tomlinson both put up triples. So we get the Lindemutz up by about 90, and they're both on strikes. The other match, we got Oberst and Darby up by about 30. All bowlers there are on at least a double.
Split for Oberst.
Oberst comes up with a split. His second of the game. Let's see. Tomlinson with a 4-bagger, so that'll close that match right back up. Hello, Mr. Zombro.
George just went washing.
Tomlinson with a ill-timed washout. Dukowitz, both of them struck, but pretty tough to catch the Lindemutz if they're going to keep on striking.
Greg Crankfield, your order is ready.
Tomlinson did not make his washout. Darby came up. He threw 4 in a row. So as soon as Tomlinson's had a chance to get back in the match for the second time, they couldn't take advantage, and they still find themselves down by about 30. Tomlinson, the sun strikes in the foundation frame 9th. That's 5 in a row for him. Let's see if Oberst could put up a strike in the 9th. He trips the 7 late. The Lindemutz just keep on striking. They've all but closed the door in this match. Tomlinson, the adult, strikes. Let's see if Owen Darby could match young Tomlinson and put up 5 in a row. he does. Not really sure how, but he did. So that is a 33-pin match going into the 10th. No advantage for any bowler.
The 44 is on the right. Or left. 70. I didn't feel like you had to even look at it.
Oberst will be first up in the 10th. And he strikes. Tomlinson to match. Oh, beautiful shot. And the 7-pin says, not today. Handicap match is now extended to a 100-pin lead, so that's basically done. The Lindemoots will be moving on to the finals. Oberst with another strike. So he'll be in the 2-0s.
Had me up at 6:30.
Tomlinson spares, so he'll be in the 230s. Ober strikes out for 209. Owen Darby struck first ball in the 10th, so that match is now over. So the Tomlinsons will officially finish in 4th in scratch, and the Duckowitz will officially finish 4th in the handicap division. The final score in the scratch division, 477, 422. Cole Oberst and Owen Darby moving on to the finals. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't shake the table.
Look.
All right, and our handicap match is done. The Lindemuths with a 462-339 victory, so they will move on to the finals. All right, so we'll give out our awards for our fourth place, and then we'll get ready for match number 2. Bring it to the counter. Yep.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our first semifinal. Everybody.
Separate.
Results of our first semifinal, finishing in fourth in the scratch division, getting an $80 scholarship and an $80 cash payout for the adult, goes to Nick and George Tomlinson.
Nick and George Tomlinson, your fourth place today in the scratch division.
And our fourth place finishers in the handicap division. Youth bowler getting an $80 scholarship and award the adult bowler an $80 payout goes to Sam and Michael Dukowitz.
Sam and Michael Dukowitz, fourth place in the handicap division.
All right, on to our second semifinal.
All right. So we'll get ready for match number 2. All right, once again, our live message board is live and operational. Should you wish to chime in, let me know where you're watching us from today. As we warm up for semifinal match number 2. What are you looking at? I'll leave a welt next time. So I believe in match number 2, Gannon and Sonny are getting 11 pins. 11 pins. No, not today. Hey, that might be Owens.
we have number 2 seed Bryce Klein and Gage Schultz taking on number 3 seed Cameron Wegert and Cody Brunner. The winner will advance to the title match. On the handicap side, to your left, we have number 2 seed Gannon Lindemuth and Sonny Weiland taking on number 3 seed Ella Kreiser and Josh Sadazan. The difference in handicap is 11 pins to Gannon and Sonny. Top team will advance to the title match. All right, bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our second semifinal.
All right, off we go. Gannon starts us off with a strike. Bryce Klein, strike as well. Ella. Leaves a 4-pin. Yes.
You're right there.
All right, we're going to bring Matthew into the booth. Ella with a spare. Sonny with a split.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Matthew.
And bowling fans. Make sure you're tuning in. This is our second semifinal for today's first adult junior of the season. 84 bowlers today.
Josh with a strike.
Want to mention that we had a good day today on the, what pattern was it? Carbon. Carbon pattern today. We had 5 honor scores today. We had 2 youth bowlers. We had one, Bryce Klein had a 299 and Cody Brunner a perfect game of 300, but he was not in the 300 pot. And then we had 3 adults, good scores. Josh Sadazan with a perfect game of 300. Gage Schultz and Owen Darby, each for the adults, 11 in a row, 290s today. So some good scores on the carbon pattern.
Not surprising.
Looks like Kreiser with a spare, and also Gannon Lindemuth with a spare. Scratch side. Cameron Wegert starts with a double. Bryce Klein looking to match him with a double. He comes up high, leaving the 4-7-10. So he'll look to pick up his spare. Meanwhile, Josh gets a double on the handicap side. And a strike for Sonny Weiland. Cody Brunner follows up his split in the first with a strike in the second. Lindenbooth starts off, the third frame with a 9 count, 5 pin.
Bryce Klein gets 2 off of his split.
Gannon not able to make his spare, but a 5 count for Ella. 48 in the third. Pretty close to a scratch match on the handicap side, just 11 pins handicap. On the scratch side, Gage Schultz comes up a little bit high, leading to 3-6. He'll look to spare that up in frame 2. Again, you're watching the second semifinal. We did a bracket today, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. This is our 2 versus 3 match. Ella picks up her spare. That's 3 spares in a row for Ella. Sonny leaves the 10 pin as she crosses over. Winner of this semifinal will bowl our tournament leaders who both won their semifinal match already.
Bryce Klein comes back off of his open with a strike. Sunny misses her 10 pin.
Josh up in the third, working on a double. Josh with a perfect game earlier today. And he makes it 3 in a row. On the scratch side, Cameron with a good shot, but leaves the 7 pin. 5 pin was blocked by the head pin. Handicap side, Ella gets a 1 count in frame 4. Gannon gets an 8 count. Gage Schultz with a strike in the third on the scratch side. Cameron picks up his spare. Gannon does the same. Ella goes 1 miss. So we'll see if Josh can pick her up. Scratch side, Cody looking for a double to pretty much even up that match. Comes in a little high, leaving the 10 pin. So that match will be pretty even. Strike for Sunny in the fourth on the handicap side. Josh makes it 4 in a row.
That's our boy.
Do we know that guy?
Yeah, I believe we do.
20 pin lead for Kreiser and Sadazan through 4 frames. Scratch side is starting frame 4. 10 pins separate them at the moment. Ella gets a 7 count. Gannon gets a
5
5
count.
count. Weger with a strike, so he starts double spare strike. Ella picks up her spare. Gannon gets 3. On the scratch side, Klein goes high, leaving the 6-7 split. So unfortunately, that's the second split he's left on the right lane. Clearly strikes on the left, having trouble on the right. Cody loses a 4 pin. And Sunny with a strike, making it a double.
Front 5.
Front 5 for Mr. Sadazan. Cody picks up his spare. Man, I just hope he goes this good on a Tuesday night.
I'm not going to ask why.
Lead bowler. Ella gets an 8 count. Same thing for Gannon in frame 6.
Big money league, huh?
I wouldn't call it big. I would call it a money league. And there's a double for Gage Schultz. So after 4 frames, an 11-pin lead. 11 pins is the lead for Wegert and Brunner. Ella not able to pick up her spare, but 79 in the 6th for her. I'm sorry, 72 in the 6th for her. I was looking at it backwards. Gannon gets 1 and he has 80 in the 6th. Wegert clips out the 4 pin for a strike in the 5th. Ooh, and Bryce Cody comes up high. Just can't avoid a split.
Nope.
4, 6, 7.
That's the front 6.
I believe that's a ham bone.
Something like that.
Ham bone. Sadazan with the ham bone. So after Klein goes 4, 6, 7 on the left lane, Cody Brunner goes 4, 9 on the right lane. Very interesting. That's going to keep that match close. Ella. She gets 9, leaving a 3-pin. Gannon Lindemuth picks up his spare. Schultz with a strike, 3 in a row for him.
He's really the only one who's kind of doing it. Well, I take that back. Cameron's doing pretty good.
Schultz has it going for their team, and Weggert has it going for their team. So it is kind of a battle right now. Ella picks up her spare. Good spare for Ella. And Klein goes split again. 6-7 on the right lane. So that is 3 straight splits for him. Weggert with a strike. The Weggert keeps it going.
Sonny now with 4 in a row.
Sonny with 4 in a row, yeah. See if Josh can match her. Looking for front 7. And he gets it.
I think he got that a little inside.
He did. But I think this pattern obviously has a little bit of hold in the middle. Cody Brunner, the very unconventional strike.
You know, that ball just turned left.
That ball barely hit the head pin. And because he barely hit the head pin, it hit the 2-pin. 8 frames, 7 count for Gannon. And Ella missed inside her target. She'll get a 4 count. So she'll look to pick up her spare. So if Gage can strike on the scratch side here in the 6th, it'll still be a 9-pin difference for the scratch match. He's able to get the strike, so 9-pin difference on that side. Ella gets all but 1. She has 95 in the 8th. Gannon not able to pick up a spare, but he has 104 in the 8th.
So Ella and Josh holding on to roughly a 33-pin lead.
And 5 in a row for Sonny. Sonny gets the strike.
Hey, Bryce didn't split.
I think he's glad to leave anything but a split right now. 4-pin. Josh looking for front 8. And he gets it. Big shot there for Josh. Front 8 for Josh. Klein picks up his spare. Weggert with a strike on pace for 279. Runner splits 4-6.
Ella with the everyday 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 leave.
4 count. Yes, Kreiser and Sadazam with a lead, about 30 pins. Scratch match still in the 7th.
Gannon with the spare.
Yep.
In the foundation frame 9th.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, make sure you tell your friends to log on to YouTube and watch the finals for today's PJBT. This is the 2nd semifinal match. The winner of this semifinal will take on our tournament leaders who already won their first match, their first semifinal match. We will have a title match right after this.
Sonny's string is now over. She comes in high in the 9th and leaves a 3-6. So if Josh can strike here and make it the front 9,
6 spare.
they're looking pretty good.
Yep, 6 spare for Gage Schultz on 33. So it's a 23-pin lead heading into the 8th frame for Weggert and Brunner. Josh for front 9.
Got that one out.
Oh, and he gets away with it. The light ticker takes out the 2 and the 8, and that's front 9 for
That's
Josh.
very un-Josh. Like usually when he strikes, when he doesn't go pocket, it's usually snow plows.
Yeah. Weggert with a strike on 33. Starting the 10th frame, Lindemuth, 7 count. gets
count for
7.
Ella.
Good count. Lindenmuth gets 2, so he will finish with a 130 scratch. Schultz with a strike on the scratch side. Cody Brunner with a strike. Ella not able to get any, but she shoots 110. Good game for her. Foundation 9th frame on the scratch side beginning. 23-pin lead for Wengert and Brunner.
The handicap match basically now over. Kreiser and Sadison will be moving on. But let's see if Josh can finish it off on 300. We don't get too many 300s on the live stream. There's 10. Sunny with a respectable 201. So they will finish officially in 3rd. Josh looking for the front 11. 10 pin. Finally threw a good shot.
Yeah. Good run for Josh. $289 for Josh.
So Josh with a 300, a 290, and a 289 today. And then a couple 160 games.
Sure, why not?
More than one.
Darren, I think you may have been the last one to shoot 300 on the live stream.
Okay, final score on the handicap side, 399 to 342. Now we're up to the scratch match.
Not a bad 879 series there.
For my next trick. That pair there, just like I got comfortable on the inside now. Like I was just telling you, that last game of round 2, it just, I was just, it just shows you how thick-headed I was not to make the move.
Yeah.
So,
Very consistent day for you, so
Yes.
very consistent.
yeah.
Nothing like an in-game interview.
My 3 high games for the day, I'm going to shoot 880, and I'm going to average probably 2-0 for the day. How can you beat it?
152 for Cameron Wegert. I'm sorry, Cameron Wegert shoots 268. Sorry, I meant Bryce Klein shot 152. This match will be over. Cameron Wegert and Cody Brunner will advance to the title match. right, so we are finishing up here. Scratch side. Nice game for Dave Schultz, who finishes with 242. 13 finishes with 394 in a losing effort, but 394. And Cody will get a fill ball here to put them in the 420s for a victory. 161, so a 429 to 394 victory for Cameron and Cody. All right, Jason, time to give out some awards.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get this. Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our second semifinal. Finishing in third place in the scratch division. Youth bowler getting an $80 scholarship, the adult bowler an $80 payout. Goes to the team of Bryce Klein and Dave Schultz.
Bryce Klein and Dave Schultz, third place in the scratch division.
And our third place finisher in the handicap division. Youth bowler receiving an $80 scholarship and award, the adult bowler an $80 payout. Goes to the team of Gannon Lindemuth and Sonny Weiland.
Linda Muth and Weiland, third place in the handicap division today. All right, let's set them up for the finals. We're going to flip-flop.
Okay, on to our title matches.
We're going to flip-flop. Scratch will be on the left, handicap will be on the right. So we'll give each bowler a little time for practice, and then we will get started.
All right, finalists, you may begin your practice. first in Owen Darby, taking on number 3 seed Cameron Wenger and Cody Brunner. Total pins will take home the title. On the handicap side, we have top seed Amanda and David Lindenmuth, taking on number 3 seed Ella Kreiser and Josh Sadazan. The difference in handicap is 12 pins. 12 pins to Ella and Josh, and total pins with handicap will take home the title. Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand for our title matches for this afternoon's PJBT.
All right, off we go, the finals. Pretty rambunctious crowd here. All right, Cole Ober starting us off. 2-8. The handicap side, Ella will be starting us on 34. Don't forget, handicap is now on the right, scratch is on the left. Ella gets a 7 count. Weigert opens with an X on the board. Nine and a wiggle for Amanda. Kreiser gets the 2. Cody Brunner with a strike. Oberst did make his spare. Amanda will make her spare. Oh, and solid 8. Came in a little high for the lefty. Josh picking up right where he left off, puts an X on the board. David Lindenmuth comes in high, leaves the baby split. Oberst strikes in the second. Lindenmuth gets 1. Cameron comes in a little high, leaves himself the 4 pin, 4-9, sorry. Amanda up on 34. Doesn't get the break, leaves a 5-6. Two, 4, 5 for Ella. Cameron gets the 1. Amanda gets 1. Darby with a strike. Ella gets 1 on her 2, 4, 5. Brunner with a 4 pin. Josh comes in a little high, 9 pin. Brunner converts, never in doubt.
Yes, Cody looking to make it 2 in a row as he won our major last week at ABC East in Harrisburg. On a tough pattern.
I would say it's a little harder than this pattern.
Yes. But hey, that's the versatile part of our tournaments, is that some weeks you'll have easier patterns, some weeks we'll have harder patterns, but ultimately it makes you an overall better bowler when you go out to tournaments. So,
But what will we never have? A house shot.
that is correct. We have not had one of those for years.
Overs put a double up on the board in the second and third. Cameron struck in the third. Cody came in a little light, leaves himself the 2-pin. Owen Darby now up. He's looking to match Cole with spare double. And he does. Makes it look pretty easy, that Owen.
He does. They have an early lead. Our tournament leaders there. Handicap side, pretty even match. Cody misses his spare.
Unforced error.
Yep. In the third. Lindenmuth.
It's definitely a slower start to for most of these bowlers, having to flip-flop. Ella, that's going to need to get legs, and it does. Cameron with a strike. That's a double for him. Oberst puts a triple up on the board.
Guy's been dominant today on the scratch side, so see if anybody can stop their train going. Josh with a split, he goes 4-6. But David does the same thing, 4-6-7. So both bowlers will go for count. Josh gets one. So, team of Oberst and Darby both start with spare triple for both of them. And that opens up a good lead for them early. They have a 40-some pin lead. 44 pins to be exact. Handicap side, we're starting frame 4. 15-pin lead for Ella and Josh.
Nine count for Amanda.
Lager gets a little bit of help there. Make it a 9 count.
Ella hit the head pin on the left, leaving herself to 3-9. Amanda not making her spare.
44 in the, I'm sorry, 45 in the fourth. I have so much trouble reading these scoreboards. I always read them backwards.
Yes, we're so used to seeing them flip nowadays.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Overs with a 6 count, so we'll try to make sure he gets at least 2.
Ellen not able to pick up her spare, 43 in the fourth for her. So though two top bowlers are pretty even on the handicap side, scratch-wise. 102 in the fifth now for Cole with a 6-2. Might give a chance for Brunner and Weger to get back in the match. But Cody goes light, 2-4-5. I think he lofted that ball actually too much. I mean, they are hooking a lot. There's a lot of friction out there. But I think he actually lofted it over his target there.
And he's playing in a completely different part of the lane than where he was on 33 and 34.
Josh with a strike in the handicap side. Owen Darby with a strike on the scratch side, making it 4 in a row for him. Owen, a former PJBT bowler and winner. David with a strike. Cody with a spare. So, scratch side there, starting frame 6. 50-pin lead at the moment for Cole and Owen. Handicap side, they're starting frame number 5. And it's a 22-pin lead for Ella and John. Weger crosses over in front, snowplows it for a strike. Lindenmuth comes in a little bit high, leaving the 4-6 tag. So she'll look to get count. Again, you are watching the title match for today's first adult junior of the season here at Chacko's Family Bowling Center in Wilkes-Barre. I want to thank DV8 and juniorbowling.com for sponsoring today's event.
10 pin for Cole. Ella crossing over, leaves the 5 pin.
We should ask her to make it, because if she don't, she should buy us a drink.
I think she should buy a drink whether she makes it or misses it anyway.
That's a good point. Lindenmuth gets 2, so she has 54 in the 5th. Cole with a 10 pin. Cody with an 8 count.
Ella looks like she's going to make her spare. Cole makes his spare.
Cody picks up the spare. But Wenger and Brunner will have to get going as Oberst and Darby are in control. If Owen strikes here, they would have a 52-pin lead after 6 frames.
Josh up now, looking to double. And he does. Puts some pressure on David to see if he could double for himself. Owen Darby says he wants it to push. It doesn't. Comes in high. 2-4-7.
Yeah, looks like he knew that one was inside target. David looking to match Josh. And he does, 10 back. So 13 pins separate our handicap title match as they enter frame 6. Puts up a spare.
They're up by about 50. Cole gets the 10 out this time. Ella gets the 7 pin out.
Not what she was looking for on a spare,
Definitely
but
not.
she'll try to make the spare. I'll tell you, I gotta tell you, yesterday in league, when I was watching Brady, Colton, and Ella Bowling, I have never seen so many zeros in the first frame and spares in the second frame, in the second part of a frame. They had missed spare about 4 times. Good recovery. She gets 8 on that second ball. 63 in the 6th for Ella. Meanwhile,
We'll make her spare.
Amanda makes her spare, so they're about even, score-wise. 6 pin for Owen. Right now, Cole and Owen just need to kind of keep marking, keep the board clean, force their opponents to strike on every shot. Josh makes it 3 in a row, so he keeps pressure on David. Right for Cody. So that's exactly what Weger and Brunner need to do. They got to get strikes on the board. And a lucky fall forward for David. 3 in a row for him. That ball he got a little wide of target and got a break by tripping out the 2. So, once again, 23 pin difference for handicap as they enter the 7th frame. Scratch side is entering the 8th frame. 48 pin lead for Oberst and Darby. Amanda starts the frame. 9 count. Great shot for Cameron. Really needed that one, and he left the stone 7. Ella gets an 8 count, leaves the 5-6. She'll try to fit the ball in between there. Oberst goes light, gets a big break, tripping out the 2 pin. leaving just the 10. Amanda picks up her spare. Once again, you're watching the title match for today's adult junior. Cameron makes his spare. Tough break for him. Really good shot. Ella goes 8 miss. She'll have 71 in the 7th.
So in the handicap, it might come down to who blinks first on the adults.
Cole picks up his spare, although I don't think he was comfortable
No,
about it.
I'd definitely say not. Josh up.
Josh comes in.
6 pin.
Yes, hot. 30 with a strike. Big double for them.
So if Lindemuth strikes here, they take the lead.
Comes in light, 9 count also, 8 pin. Meanwhile, Owen gets back on the strike train.
Josh converts.
So we're starting the foundation 9th frame on the scratch side. And it is a 39 pin lead. The lead is minimized to 39, but Oberst and Darby still have the lead.
David Lindemuth marked. So we're basically tied on the handicap side. Ella and Josh up by 2.
7 pin for Cole. Chance for Weger. And I don't know what hit the 8 pin out of the sky. That looked like an 8-10 split. It ended up being just a 10 pin.
Amanda had the 4, 7, 10 up, and somehow the 7 and the 10 fell to leave just the 4 pin. Ella gets a 3 count. Amanda does not make her single pin spare, so gets the break to break up the split, but cannot make the spare. Ella, that's got a chance. She gets all but 1.
80 in the 8th for her. 101 in the 8th for Amanda.
And that means Kreiser and Sadison up by 3, I believe. I'm seeing that.
That is correct. Darby leaves a 7 pin, gives Cody a chance on a double.
Oh, Josh double taps the 10.
Big shot here for Cody.
Oh,
And he stones a 7
oh
pin.
my.
Wow.
You wonder how somebody with that rev rate could do that.
Don't know how that happens. Big shot there.
David blinks, comes in high, leaves the 3-6.
All right, so our scratch match will enter the 10th frame first. Handicap match will be in the 9th frame in just a moment. Cody misses his spare. So,
Huge turning point at that. Huge.
yes, so...
To go from a triple to an open. David.
David with an open in the 8th.
So back-to-back easy spares missed for the Lindemuth.
Leonard starts the 10th frame with a strike. But they are clearly going to need some help at this point.
Amanda will strike in the 9th.
Yeah, that one was high on the...
Ella puts it where you don't want to, but she's on an open, so no loss there, as long as she hits some hits here. Overs. Strike first ball in the 10th.
Leonard gets the second. Trying to keep them in there. Ella goes back-to-back misses. She has 80 in the 9th. and scratch side. Oh, Cole with the second shot in the 10th. And he gets it.
That's pretty much going to wrap that match.
And that's what I was about to say. I think Oberst and Darby will be our scratch champions.
Josh, I don't know if that's the line he wanted to play. But he got all 10 down.
$2.11 for $2.15 rather for Weger.
Lindemuth with a strike. That's still anybody's match coming into the 10th. Both bowlers on the left on strikes. Josh on a double. Bowler strikes out for 211. Amanda up first. She's going to miss the head pin right. She leaves the 1, 2, 4. Ella going to miss the head pin left. She's going to just nick the head pin. She gets a 6 count. 3, 5, 6, 10.
That'll wrap it up. Cole Oberst and Owen Darby are our scratch division champions for today.
Big spare for Amanda, which she makes. Pressure on Ella. Alright, let's see what Ella can do here. She's gonna hit some pins. Oh! Probably put it right where you needed to put it. Amanda, strike.
Okay, title match in scratch goes 437 to 395 to Oberst and Darby.
Josh rings a 10 pin, and that's going to, I believe, Lindemuth just needs to mark now. I believe. And David gets a strike. I believe David basically just had to match whatever Josh did. I believe if both bowlers struck out, Amanda and David would have won by 2.
Josh picks up his spare.
So Ella has second-itis, it
Yes.
seems. David comes in high.
Josh finishes with 215. Their team finishes with 316 for the game. But Lindemuth will take home the title. 141 and 190 makes it 331. So 331 to 316. All right, we'll give out some final awards. send them back for final interviews, and wrap up our show. You are watching the PJBT on YouTube.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay, so Cameron Leggert, 125. Second, Chacko, Ella Kreiser, 125. Second, Chacko. Winners.
No. 3C's the same place I ordered it last year. It's only like 5 minutes from here. No, I get it. I'm leaving.
Is it Amanda Lindemuth?
Yeah.
Get all this hardware organized.
Okay, bowling fans, time to give out our final awards for today's PJBT. Our runner-up finishing team in the scratch division. The youth bowler receiving a $125 scholarship. The adult bowler a $125 payout. Goes to the team of Cameron Weger and Cody Brunner.
Wenger and Bruner, runner-up today in the handicap scratch division.
Our runner-up finishers in the handicap division. Youth bowler getting a $125 scholarship and award. The adult bowler a $125 payout. Goes to Ella Kreiser and Josh Sadazan.
Kreiser and Sadazan, second place today in the handicap division.
All right, now for our champions. Starting with the adult in the scratch division. Our adult bowler receiving a $200 payout, and the first place plaque for the title goes to Owen Darby.
Owen Darby, champion in the adult scratch.
And our scratch division youth champion receiving a $200 scholarship, and the first place acrylic plaque goes to Cole Ober.
Cole Oberst, scratch division youth champion.
Our champions in the handicap division, the adult bowler, receiving a $200 payout and plaque goes to David Lindenmuth.
David Lindemuth, handicap adult champion today.
certificate, and acrylic plaque for the title goes to Amanda Lindenmuth.
Amanda Lindemuth, youth handicap champion today.
All right, well, congratulations to our winners. We're going to get a picture with them, and we'll send them back for final interviews with Jason. Don't forget to tune in next Sunday afternoon. We'll have our finals of the 21 and under doubles event, our next PJBT event on the schedule next Sunday, October the 2nd, will be at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall, PA. Thank you, everyone.
All right, let me set up the camera for interviews. All right, guys, come on back. Interview here in the dark.
Yeah,
Pretty dark
it's
back
kind
there.
of nice because it's really bright out there. A lot of color.
All right, we're here with our handicap division champions today, Amanda and David Lindemuth. Did I say that right?
Yes, yes, you did.
Not too many people can.
So, carbon pattern. How did you manage it today?
Struggled at the start, I would say, until I found that my half urethane ball worked better.
Your half urethane ball.
Pitch purple.
Ah,
It's half urethane.
half urethane.
It's not a full urethane.
Got ya.
And I moved with that, and that's what worked.
Got ya.
And
I thought the shot was similar to the house shots that we're used to, bowling around on our area. It's maybe a little modified, but it was still manageable.
And your area is?
Out like board 10.
Okay, and where do you bowl at?
Peanut and Midway
Okay.
in
All right.
central Pennsylvania.
Right? So take me through the semifinals. You seem to have a pretty good line. You had an easy time. How different was the championship pair?
well, my ball seemed to not want to stay in the same spot,
Okay.
or I was just throwing it weird. I ended up getting a blister on my thumb, so
That's
it was
not good.
falling off every shot.
Got ya.
So I was just trying to put together what I could.
Well, you did what you needed to do in the final 2 frames to mark, and you guys
Yes.
got a victory. So who do you want to thank?
My dad.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, everyone else. My Brian, my coach.
Yeah.
He helped me
Her
through
coach
it
has
a
been
lot.
How long have you been
big
bowling
help.
for?
I am a junior, so
Okay.
I've been bowling in high school since freshman year.
Okay. And how old were you when you started?
5 or
14?
6.
14?
No, 5 or 6
Oh,
altogether.
yeah,
Yeah.
altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you like to thank, sir?
I'd like to thank my daughter for joining this tournament with me. Probably somebody that won't see this, Andy Cressman. He was my coach years ago. He taught me a lot, and of course, I'm teaching myself new things. I've been doing this over 30 years. And I'm learning new things even now. Things that I need to do in my game to help myself, and just stuff that I figured out over the summer, and it's helping me out.
All right. All right, we'll let them pack up and get going. Once again, congratulations to our handicap champions, Amanda and David Lindenmuth.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, we'll bring in Cole and Owen. Come on back, Owen. You got to come talk to me for a minute or two.
Got a little photo bomber here.
All right, we're in the dark here. We are here with our Scratch Division champions, Mr. Cole Overs, Mrs. Mr. Owen Darby. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Carbon, how'd you handle it?
House shot.
Yeah.
Literal house shot.
Okay.
I was throwing the melee jab carbon. It speaks for itself. It's the name of the ball. It must have worked here. It had to.
Gotcha.
I didn't even know that until just now. Perfect ball. But hey, I mean, it's good to be back too for me since I used to bowl what 10,
Yes.
11 years ago.
Yes.
Way before all of these kids' time.
You youngin'. You're still a youngin'.
Yeah, hair doesn't agree,
Yeah.
but you know.
Well, I mean, he may look older than me, but I'll guarantee I'm a lot older than him. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Now I feel bad.
So, how different were the pairs from the semifinals to the finals?
They became, well, 34, 33, 34 was major hook spots outside. Like, you couldn't get the ball right, otherwise it would just go right through the face, kind of like 31 played. 32, if you got the ball right, there was no chance of getting it back.
Got it.
Had to try and just run it up in the middle.
Okay. Owen? They're probably pretty similar for you.
Actually, no. 31
No?
and 32 had a lot of carry down on the left. I noticed it in practice. I had to move about 3-4 boards back left because I just wasn't getting anything. The 33 and 34. 33 was all right. 34 had a little hook spot. I had to move a little further right, but similar enough.
All right.
Figure it out.
Who do you want to thank? Give a shout out to?
Parents, obviously.
Obviously, those people over there.
Basically, my whole family, my friends for supporting me. Owen for coming up.
All right.
I saw
for
that.
nothing.
I saw that.
Owen?
The wife at home, parents, you guys too, my own, all our little doggies at home. I'm happy to see my puppy we just got about a month and a half ago. So,
Give a shout out to maybe the guys that drill your bowling equipment.
well, Bowler X, of course. Brunswick, right here, baby.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Smith.
If you're bowling on the
Buddy
carbon,
Mark.
melee
Yeah,
jab
wasn't
carbon.
All right, taking home our Scratch Division Championship today in our first adult junior tournament of the season, Mr. Cole Oberst, Mr.
you.
Owen Darby. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, we'll let them get out, and then we will wrap it up. You may leave.
All right. See ya.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for the day. We won't wait for Matt to come. So next week we are at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall, Pennsylvania for our first under 21 doubles event of the season, 10:30 start time. If you sign up tonight on our website at www.pjbtbowlingseries.com, you do get the discount of $5 per bowler, but you have to sign up by midnight tonight. All right, that's going to do it for all of us here at the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour. We'll see you next Sunday at Jordan Lanes in Whitehall. See ya, everybody.